It's always quite interesting just to see Zero too, what she does and what she does and stuff. And based off the same way of episode 12 of Darling and FRANXX, I want to personally want to say is that she has a desire for something that she really wanted ever since she's been born or something like that, or ever since that like how she really actually became who she really actually is, and and basically on how Hero met Zero Two and stuff like that. It's not by coincidence because both of them met each other. It was basically quite a basically of a typical that she really did not know much of the outside world, but she pretty much knows that she's probably one of the FRANXX. Is basically what means is that she would do anything to accomplish her goal. She would do anything out there to do what that she really needs to do, and basically just to see her going berserk, and like having Hero helping Zero Two pilot her and stuff like that. But it seems to me that she it's not just because that she desires of Hero, but she wants something that would give from Hero to her and stuff like that. And she has this driving passion where she really wants to kill the Klaxosaurus all over, and she really does not even care if all the Klaxosaurus die. Which means is that she wants to reach to her destiny is basically become human. I don't think she can't become human. I don't think she really can't. I think she's part of a different specialist than far from the others, far from the others. And basically, just to be honest, I don't mean to spoil. No, I don't mean to spoil. But they are just basically just clones. It means that they have no mom, no dad. They don't know who they would look up to. They have no grandma, grandpa, no cousins, no brothers, no sisters, no friends really actually do much. Basically, I would say. I mean, the thing about Papa basically is basically really actually is that is basically one of the things that they have to obey. And Papa is becoming like such a mysterious figure kind of person, and we really do not even know what Papa really actually is. But I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil because that's way beyond of the episodes and stuff like that. And I know some of the last of the episodes were kind of controversial when it comes based to the series, based like that. But the problem is that I see is that Papa has so much of a dominance, basically not just for himself, but just basically for the entirety, basically all of these clones that supposed to serve under him and stuff like that. And you also even having which that people that work into facility that basically teachers or instructors or something like that basically they are not really considered as clones, means that they are human, means that that's basically what they are. They're basically what they are. Because I want to say also well too, because I think this is also something interesting also well too. I think it's coming up the next couple of episodes or so. Is that some of the, some of the clones they have become more attached to each other, and they become more vigilant from what they really actually are and stuff like that. And Papa sees this basically going on and saying, and he's kind of like saying like, I can't allow this to happen, which means is that the clones are learning twice as much than everybody else is basically is that are humans. But you have to understand, clones I guess they really don't live really that long or something like that. Take us an instance of Gundam Seed Destiny. Gundam Seed Destiny, where Ray explained his health and stuff like that, basically to Shin. He says, I don't have really much of a future left. I don't much have basically all these other stuff. Means that like I said, for one, he doesn't even have a mother. For two, he does not have a dad. Three, he does not have brothers or sisters. Four, he never had a family. And five, he doesn't even know really much about himself. It's kind of like saying like if we were to tell him this much about himself, then he won't be able to know any of that. He doesn't even know what's his purpose for basically in life also as well too. Because like I said before, when he told Shin, he says, I am a clone. When he said when basically when he said that I am a clone, which means that's what he is. That's what he is. He explained it to Shin. He says I age much more faster than 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 you guys are humans, which means that he can grow more older and a lot more faster than anybody basically out there also well too. But like I said before, it's just that base with Ray is just basis that the way that he is, the way that he does, and the way that he follow orders and stuff like that, follow orders or stuff like that. But also keep one thing in mind about what he said when Shin had that dream, he had that nightmare, woke up Shin and just basically and Shin will say like, oh I killed him and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna go to say. But the point I'm trying to make here is basically that Shin, not Shin, but Ray told Shin, he says, you're becoming soft, and that's a weakness. Means that he doesn't even understand. He may understand because he really does not understand really quite a lot because he really does not. And the point, like I said, for what it basically seems to be basically going on in this anime of Darling and the Franks, it may seem it's kind of like a similar to Gundam Seed Destiny, basic in those timelines between each other. Is that I want to say is that it's kind of like something like that, but it's much more to it than basically the differences and stuff like that when it comes to drama, politics, and stuff like that, and all this other stuff. And it has that similarity. It really does. If you look at some of the episodes, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about because it really shows basically of that. But like I said before, but even basically with the clones, basically with Darling and the Frank, like Hero and the others in 02, basically from what it seems to me is that basically what it feels to me is that it's something that you never would expect it. They don't know their purpose. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They were taught to pilot those mobile suit dolls, whatever you want to call them, or something like that, or FRANXX dolls or something. I'm just going to call them mobile suits. That's what I'm just going to call them. And that's basically what they're doing because even though they have a different style, like how they pilot the mobile suits also as well too, because you have to be in sync with one another. If you're not in sync with one another, then something bad would probably what happened and things like that. And one thing is that 02, like I said, with 02, she has no purpose. She really does not. Means that she does not understand. She means that she doesn't really understand, majority based all these other things and stuff like that. But even though she's a high-ranking officer also as well too, but she really does not like the fact that people are treating her like some kind of a pig, and just basically just use her as like a test lab rat or a pig or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. And because she doesn't means that she doesn't like doing these things. She doesn't like all these experiments, what they do to her. But even though it's very important for her, I mean for them, to make sure that she lives. That's what basically feels me. I'm sorry about my voice. Sorry about that. And so yeah, and it was excuse me, sorry, but anyways, sorry. Anyways, that's it for this anime review. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys don't agree with me? But I love to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, anyways, since I know I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please keep subscribing. Please give me a like. Please give me a like or give me a thumbs down. Hit the notification bell. Also, let me know you guys watching my videos. Or please leave your comments down below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. I hope you have one day. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Please stay and stay blessed. Sorry for the interruptions based on my throat. Sorry about that. Love you guys. Take care.